in today's video, I will be sharing with you the real truth from my perspective about living in UAE as an African. I will be discussing some of the challenges surrounding some four major topics that I've chosen to talk about today. And this includes visa or Emirates ID, housing, accommodation, salary, and also the banking sector. The first thing I want to discuss is the visa. So I get a lot of questions. I heard UAE is no longer giving visa to Africans and they've blocked the sites and this. Yes, all that was correct. Latter part of last year, they decided to withhold giving visa to some African countries. I believe it was all African countries. However, they've opened a portal now, so they do give visa to major African countries. There are a few African countries that I know that they are not giving visa and Emirates ID to, and that will be Nigeria. I'm so sorry. To my best of my knowledge, I know they are not processing visa and Emirates IDs for Nigerians. So that is a major challenge here. If you are a Nigerian and you're living in the UAE, you would have to find your own visa. And even with that, it's super difficult for you to process your own visa. That is, you have to register a company, and then through that company, you can get your residency and work permit through that company that you have registered as a freelance. But even that is super difficult. I know a bunch of Nigerians who are trying that process and it still doesn't work. And when it comes to other African countries, it's more of an organizational discrimination. Whereas if you're an African, they would tell you to do your own visa. You know, they don't want to spend money on you and do the visa. They will tell you to extend your visit visa and this, which is all illegal, but they will do it anyways. And we Africans, as desperate as we are, we will, extend our own visa or try to do our own visa just so we have a job or we can survive in the country. But with other nationalities, they don't do that. You cannot tell a British person that you've employed them. You cannot tell them to go and extend their visit visa or do their own visa. They are not going to do that because by law, if you employ somebody, you have to provide them visa, and then you don't charge them for that. But as an African, it's either you have to extend your visa or do your own visa, or they even charge you for doing the visa for you. So this is some of the challenges we face when it comes to visa or Emirates ID processing in the UAE.